So I reached out to you, Chris, because I really got to a point where I needed more value with less effort in my business. So for me, that meant meeting with an expert who could pull my story out, who could help me have the proper words so that I could go further faster. You helped me go further faster in my business by having all the copy I needed. One of the hardest parts of my day to day before you and I started working together was coming up with the words to succinctly explain the exact outcome my clients would get. So I would be on, like a discovery call or a clarity call with a potential client. And I'm so excited because I know that we will absolutely 100% get her results. But in my enthusiasm, I could come across as scattered because I didn't have the proper words to really speak exactly to her heart. So, like with you, you helped me identify a couple of the core issues that my clients or potential clients are facing. I can just speak those and they just look back at me on the Zoom call and they're like, yes, you understand what I'm facing. So all I have to do is share just a handful of words. And then we get to the fun part, which is don't worry, I can help you with this. And so I'm just so much less scattered than I was before. My favorite part was probably when you and I met and you started asking me questions that led me to decisions. And the decisions were really, I remember you said to me, I might be splitting hairs here, but we want to really be as clear as we can be. And I was like, oh, this is exciting because I could feel in my being that we were getting somewhere, that our ability to nail down the proper words is what would speak to the hearts of women who are reading these words as I share with them. So I felt like as a coach, you were coaching me to really nail things down and bring clarity. And that was my favorite part because it just felt so freeing. It's like, yes, this is me in words. And I didn't have those words until now. So it was really freeing and rewarding. Some of the extremely obvious benefits for me have been truly just having this document to go back to. Um, I like to speak in stories, so I'll just give you an example. I work out of a very limited capsule wardrobe. If you go in my closet, you would see just a variety, a handful of colors that all kind of match each other. And it makes it simple for me, but makes getting dressed easy for me. I get to spend my time doing the highest value tasks I can do any given day, and that is coaching because I now have, similar to a capsule wardrobe, like a capsule document that encapsulates what I do, who I get to work with, and the expected outcome they can benefit from. You provided me copy that now I just go into this document. I've used it for a handful of key emails, for an email sequence that I'm working on right now after someone downloads my lead magnet. I use snippets of the copy that you helped me put together on social media. I use it in, if I'm trying to find an idea of something to share on social media or a video, I just go to the content that you helped me put together because that copy is rich with ideas. So that allowed me to have more value in the time I'm using with less effort. One other benefit I want to point out that I didn't see coming, but I love, it's the icing on the cake, is I work with a number of contractors. And when I hire someone, I've had two of them say to me, well, you're going to have to put together some information for me so that we can make sure that we're using your voice. And I'll say, oh, no problem. I already have that. And they're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be great. It's going to be easy to work with you. So it's really a gift to me and a gift to the people I work with as well behind the scenes. To be really honest, I've only been in business a little over a year and I absolutely love what I do, but was trying to decide at what point would it seem like appropriate or proper for me to start investing and getting some help. And really the question I had to ask myself is, what would I lose if I didn't give it a try? And I'm so thankful I gave it a try because I have saved myself so much time and money and really the mental agony of trying to come up with content or the proper words to use. And so I would encourage a friend or a fellow coach to really think about, what do you stand to lose if you don't do this? And what do you really stand to gain? For me, the potential gains far outweighed anything that could be lost because I saw the value and the time saved just getting to work with you and having all this content available for me.